All right, time for more Argonaut Weekly here at GoArgos.com. Rob Walden along with head volleyball coach Melissa Wolter. Very busy week for the women's volleyball team and a very successful week as well. 2 tough victories over Montevallo last Tuesday and Florida Southern on Monday, and then 2 easy victories over some Gulf South teams, Valdosta State on Friday and West Georgia on Saturday. So, Coach, 4 games in a span of about 7 days. I know the girls have to be exhausted, but you have to be pleased with the level of play that they showed this week.
I am. It was a great week for us. A lot of volleyball. That was kind of a marathon week. You know, a couple having to travel to Montevallo in one day is never an easy trip for us, and that seems to be always a tough match for us to try to earn a win in their gym. And then to be able to come back home was really nice, opening up conference here and then being able to host Florida Southern yesterday. So it was a good week. I was pleased. We had contributions from all different aspects of our roster, and what more can you ask?
Absolutely. Like we said, you opened Gulf South play against Valdosta State on Friday and then swept West Georgia as well on Saturday. You guys came into the season overwhelming favorites to capture your 3rd straight GSC title, and I know you had to be happy that the girls came out and took care of business in those 2 matches. They didn't let Valdosta or West Georgia hang around. 2 3-set sweeps, and you guys were out of there.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it a lot. We really want to close matches as quickly as we can because obviously from our trip to Colorado, we've learned that if you let teams hang around long enough, eventually they're going to get a lot of fight in them. And the Gulf South Conference is always, it's an exciting time for us. We go out and we play as many great teams as we can that are nationally ranked and great competition during preseason. And so I feel like we came into that weekend being really prepared to hold our own in the conference. But it's just the beginning, so
Sure.
We've got a lot of work to do.
You mentioned letting some teams hang around in Colorado. On Monday, Florida Southern let you guys hang around after taking the first 2 sets. You guys came back 1 set 3, 1 set 4 fairly easily, and then it was close in the 5th set, but you guys managed to escape with a 3-2 victory. How did you turn things around against the Mocs on Monday to score what might be your biggest victory of the season so far?
Oh gosh, I still am kind of looking back at it and wondering how we did it, but it just goes to show that I think you have to be able to pull from your past experiences, and I was hoping that we would be able to use what happened in Colorado to our advantage at some point. And Florida Southern came out just on fire. We couldn't stop anything that they were doing. They had a great game plan and really putting pressure on our players, and it just kind of, I think the tide turned when Malin went down with an injury, and I think our players, they're really close. And, so Abby went in and played in her spot and just gave us everything that she had, and we kind of changed our lineup. And that's the thing that's really good about this team is that we have all kinds of lineups that we can run.
Sure.
It's a running joke with our staff that we're hard to scout because we are constantly running something different, and most of it's due to injury, but a lot of it is also because we're so deep. So it was nice to be able to start out with something in game 1 and then change gears, and it ended up being a really good finish for us.
You got huge contributions this past week from Katie Johnson and Kara Gonzalez, 2 seniors. Katie with 19 kills against Montevallo, 21 against Florida Southern. Kara set a career high with 16 kills, I believe it was, against Montevallo. She was spectacular all week long. What have those 2 players been doing that have really caused them to elevate their games over the last week?
We've just been practicing so hard, and I think the girls kind of look around and they recognize when opportunity is knocking for them to step up. And those 2 specifically, Kara grew up in the program, and we've kind of seen her have her ups and downs in her game, but I'm so proud of her. She's had a great couple of weeks for us, and I think she recognizes that she's our one true middle right now, and she needs to go out and do her job for the team. And Katie's just tough. She's tough as nails, and she's new to the program, but I think we all witnessed how much of a load Katie can bear yesterday in the match. So
now you guys have the weekend off, but before you get to that point, kind of a trapdoor game. You play at West Alabama on Thursday. They've had some struggles this year, but they beat you guys at their place last time around, and it's always tough to win on the road in conference. How important is it to come out and show that same focus that you used in the last 3 sets against Florida Southern to come away with a victory over a West Al team that could be pesky on Thursday?
Oh gosh, that is not a road trip I look forward to any year, and just simply because they play so well in their own gym. They usually have a ton of fans that come in. They've got a football team that usually supports them, and that program is up and coming. So we definitely have to be prepared to go in and take care of business on Thursday. But it will not be an easy task. I always tell the players it doesn't matter what a team has been doing. All that matters is what they do against us on the floor. So we can't anticipate anything. We just have to be prepared that a team is going to bring their A game because they usually do against us.
Should be an exciting match. Argos won all 4 matches this past week. They take on West Alabama Thursday at 7. And of course, you can listen to all the action right here at GoArgos.com.